just see flat, duck the hand and think about it. Like, what's Gary supposed to have here? There's no bare 8x that get here this way, so it's either quads or a bluff. Pocket threes isn't going to go for value.
Can they not have ace of clubs?
Well, that's not gonna. We've gone 7-way to the flop tower. It's gone bet, call, call, call on the flop. Turn, it's gone bet, call, call. So why would ace x of clubs go for value here? There's definitely a 7x out there in someone's eyes.
And just to let you know, Ed has just called.
Exactly. I think it's great. I think it's an unbelievable call. So many players are going to go broke here, but Ed's just deducted the hand and figured it out. There's no 8's fall that Gary gets to the river with. There's just not. Come up with a hand for me, Tower, that gets to the river that makes 8's fall. There's none there. 7-8 isn't a thing because we got 2 7s in our hand. 8x of clubs isn't a thing because the 8 of clubs is on the river. Gary's not going to float 8-9, 8-9, 8-10, all these type of hands once it goes bet, call, call. He's not going to overcall these hands. So it has to be quads or a bluff. And I can't even think of a bluff here. Pocket threes isn't then going to suddenly bet once their boat gets counterfeited. So, although from people that don't play much poker and your perspective watching this, you're probably like, what on earth is going on? How can he just flat with quads? But when you really think about the hand and break it down, like Gary's value range on the river is going to be 8's full, 7's full, and that's literally it. We've got 2 7s in our hands. The 7's full isn't a thing, and 8's full obviously isn't a thing because of how the hand is played out. And Ed says nice hand, and it is a sicko. Quads over quads. Great flat on the river tower, but I actually think it's an easy flat. It sounds crazy, but in my opinion, it's a very easy flat on the river.
Wow. Wow. And Ed just says, I'm just so good.
Suited queen in the small. Expect to see a complete.
So queen 5 for Abdul, 25 to call, so he does. So queen 6, and Lynn's got the 2s.
Yeah, one of the pairs that could definitely check in the big blind, the smallest. Here is Lynn. It's horrible if we get limp free bet as well with the deuces, so it does go for the check here. Off to the flop we go.
4, 6, 4, 2 spades.
A nice looking flop for Abdul with his top pair, just going to come out firing. Deuces, deuces, spades. Could even be a raise this one, Tower. I think the deuces, deuce of spades, deuce of hearts, I think this could be a plausible raise just to flush out equity from overs, flush out equity for counterfeit outs. And he does go for the raise here. Like, you just know in poker these days, so many players go for the one big blind lead from the small blind, blind on blind with almost any two.
And he called, 10 of spades turn.
So Lynn just counteracting that by choosing his deuces to raise and flush out all this equity of overcards. But Abdul not with overcards, flop 2 pairs, so made the call and 10 of spades turn, and Lynn doesn't actually have a bad candidate here. Deuces, deuce of spades, after the flush completes, the small pairs with one of the suit that contains the flush are going to be very nice candidates to be barreling on, and Lynn does go for the double barrel with the deuce deuce.
Like it. The river's a 6. Check mark. Thank you very much.
And now playing the board is Lynn. What you gonna do? Oh no. Abdul's gonna go for the lead. No, Abdul. Like, Lynn's hand probably has to bluff. You can't showdown deuce high, and Lynn's hand would have had to bluff tower. And now Abdul potentially missed out on Lynn. Unloaded on the river, went for the lead. Keep some bluffs in of our opponent. He's going to value bet a 4 anyway if he's got a 4. Might start checking back some flushes. That's probably why Abdul thinks the lead's going to be good here, but is he really tanking with the board tower?
No.
Thinking it's like 7.
Oh, he's
gone
announced
for the
all in!
shove!
Oh, he's announced all in!
Oh my God, he went for the shove.
Wow!
And Abdul didn't have too much back. He put in half his stack basically.
Oh, Abdul gets up.
On the river, Lynn
What
down
a
to
double.
820k. What a lead from Abdul Tower. What a lead.
Don't do it, Abdul. What are you doing? Don't do it. What a great lead.
I'd never lead that. So Carl, Queen 10, 9, 7, pocket 8s with 1 suit. Gary with double suited kings, although the cards working with it aren't the most attractive, but still going to come along on the button with position on Carl. Mitch is in the big blind, and Mo here with ace king jack 5 3 3 closing the action. Oh no, he's not. He's got nil on the 50 behind him. My mistake. Oh, is Mo just going to put it in here with all this dead money out there? He's just going to flat, and Neil is going to pot it because Neil has got triple suited aces here. Queen 9 6 deuce makes it 1.2, and Carl's going to give him a spin here.
Absolutely, that's a great board. 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, queen.
And Gary good enough to fold kings now tower. This just becomes an easy fold with pocket kings here for Gary, I think.
Double suited?
Yeah, they're double suited, but the thing is, like against ace X of spades, ace X of diamonds out there, obviously bad reverse implied odds. The deuces, the times that we flop a set of deuces, we're not really going to be in love with our hand, whatever the board. So basically, call in to hope for a king here as Gary, and I think he'll come to the correct decision to let this one go. As well as that, obviously 4 spades in our hand, less likely to make a flush. But maybe the nil factor is what's doing it here for Gary. Maybe thinking nil, not necessarily going to have aces in this spot. However, usually in a
Mitch
scenario,
has put a lot in for 3.4. More snap called.
wow, what's Mitch
Neil's
got?
never folding. Not ever.
What is going on here? Mitch can't have anything. Kings he can't have. Aces he can't have. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7 rundown's unlikely because Carl's blocking that. What on earth has Mitch got tower?
Spread your cards, Mitch. Because Neil's never folding, and now Carl is thinking, what's happening here? I've got a call. He calls. Gary, is he a family all-in?
Oh, he's asking for a count. This is one
3-3.
Yeah, this is one of the other problems with obviously flattening the kings. We're not closing the action behind, and now we've probably got a call getting this price on the call here.
Absolutely. 5 all-ins.
6 to 1.
We're talking a 15k pot going on.
It's going to be a biggie tower, I'll tell you that. And Carl and Gary still going to have betting on the side. Good luck, Sean, sorting this one out. pray for the dealer tower. That's what I'm going to say when this all goes in.
I mean, it's still like to know what Mitch has got.
Yeah, it just don't make sense to me because obviously he can't have aces, he can't have kings.
He's just took a picture of them for his fans.
I reckon he's going to have Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack, 10, 10. We'll go with that.
Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack, 10, 10.
I'm going on the dead cards tower, but the fact that he's taking a picture as well, I'm guessing it's a hand he's not going to have too often. Yeah. So Carl and Gary both just getting the lot in.
Well, he can't have kings. He could have queens.
Yeah, Queen.
He could have jacks.
Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack, 10, 10. Something like that for Mitch.
Spreader, Mitch.
Maybe with the ace of spades in there.
There we go.
He's got the King, Queen,
10,
Jack, 10,
Queen,
6, 7.
There we go. 6, 7, 10, Jack, Queen, King.
Having a little gamble. Neither his suits lives. Heart's not working for him. Diamond's not working for him. So Mitch going to need a miracle here.
Good luck, Sean.
Oh, he's got 3 suits here, Mitch, to be fair to him. He's got the shablammer.
The shlabama, I do like that word. So we have a 5-way all-in, 15k pot, and it's 459. There is a side betting, because we've got 2 people still with money. It's checked. 10 on the turn.
Yeah, that's a massive turn card for Mitch now, Tower. He has got the super wrap here. Any 6 through king that doesn't pair the board and isn't the club is going to give him the nuts. 9 on the river. Who's got the 9?
Who's got the 10s?
Does someone have 10s? Carl's got
10-9.
10-9 for Carl Shaw.
Carl Shaw, baby, the gentleman.
He's going to scoop the lot. 21.5k pot.
Whoa.
Going the way of Carl. Phelps the entire table. But Mark and Carl is just up to 21.9k, just like that. And the 10-9 does it.
Wow.
On the end there.
Well, if nobody pulls up, we've done.
There we go. There we go. That could be it, guys.
He's felted everybody.
Oh.
Wow, Carl Shaw. 10-9. It comes 10-9, turning river. Wow. What a game. Well done to the dealer. Big round of applause, please.
It's just
for Sean.
Kelly and Mark weren't in that one. Well, it shouldn't be too hard, Tao, because I think Carl's got everyone covered. So
Yeah.
it's not. It's just everyone give Carl their chips, I think. I think that's how this is going to go. I think everyone's just going to be giving Carl Shaw money. So you see Tom opening Jack-9 off in the hijack, can open a lot wider here with the chip lead, a lot of pressure on these guys with ladders and approaching the FT. But Matt never going to be going anywhere here with pocket 8s, easy decision for him in the small, just the call. And it's heads up between Tom and Matt Davenport here. Let's see a flop.
Flop time, ace 9-3. Second pair for Tom. Takes the lead in the hand.
It's still may bet small here, Tom Hall. This is a board that's just going to favour us a lot of the time here, being the opener. We do have middle pair as well, so we do have some disguised trips or 2 pair when the turn is a jack or a 9. So potential. You can go really small here, as small as quarter potentially. And goes for 21k, so quarter pot is the sizing of choice for Tom, just under. And Matt here with the 8s, getting this price, probably going to call once. Tom's still going to have lots of holdings here, all like the broadways, the king queen, jack 10, all this sort of stuff that we are still ahead of, and sometimes he will shut down on some turns.
7 of diamonds hits the turn.
So this is where it's probably just going to go check here. Tower. I think Tom maybe a bit optimistic to fire our 9 here again. Very hard to get 2 streets from worse now. I think the 8s will fold if we fire, so maybe better to check this one behind. We can also put ourselves in a tricky spot here where we do fire and Matt opts to raise. So just expect to see Tom Hall check this one back most of the time here on the turn. And there is the check. See a river card.
And it's paying 2 pair.
Well, it is 2 pair for Tom Hall, but probably going to be very difficult to get value from Matt Davenport here with his particular hand. Matt does have the 8s blocking the nuts. 10-8 could still be in Tom's range. He's going to open 10-8 suited from the hijack, although 10-8's probably going to double barrel turn, something to take into account. But Tom will now just opt for probably a larger size here, I think now. Tower, this little disguised jack 9 of us, ours somewhere around like 90, 3/4 pot, probably what I expect to see. It looks pretty chunky.
That's pot size.
That's 105. So around 85-90% up there. And Matt here with the 8s, never going to call this one, Tower. Just not putting in a quarter of our stack here with 8s, we lose to too much. Well. Ah. Oh, he's going to raise. Matt Davenport. Is he going to find the raise here? what a raise it would be as well, because Tom could still just have some
He's all
one
in.
pair holdings. Matt Davenport, where's he found this shove? Oh my word. And Tom's got 2 pair here. This could be the end of Matt. I'm guessing Matt's trying to target all the 1 pair holdings here of Tom. Like, Tom can check back some ace-x on the turn and go for value on the river, and Matt's trying to target this, but Tom's even higher up here with 2 pair. And he's gonna be in the tank here, because what will go through Tom's head tower is, we beat value? I don't think we do. Maybe 9-7 might be in there for Matt, but is he going to check rip that? Obviously, Matt can still have some ace-3, ace-9, ace-7 defending out the big blind. He might even float a 10-8 as well, wrap round this 9 with backdoors, so 10-8 of hearts, diamonds, and spades probably going to be in there. But the question we got to ask ourselves, is Matt Davenport ever going to do this as a bluff? And what are the bluffs tower? Once Matt calls on an ace-9-3, there's not many you can come up with. And because of that, I think Tom may let this one go. Simply because of the board texture on the flop. It's ace-9-3 rainbow. What on earth is Matt supposed to have here? He can have sets, he can have 2 pair. And what hand is he going to turn into a bluff? Is he going to rip some 9-10, some 8-9, blocking straights and 2 pairs? This is just a 6-6 jam from Matt Davenport early on a big day 3, and Tom Hall in the blender here and lets it go. Matt Davenport, you boss, and shows Tom as well. Pocket 8s. There is a reason this guy is top of the National League. Matt Davenport putting on a show early on.
Wow.
He's not afraid, Tower. He's not afraid of busting.
Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you show you?
I should have told him to do it. But he better do it. I could have shot him. Yeah, I shouldn't have called him. There wasn't nothing there.
I don't know. Were you in seat 1? Yeah, then it should be. Might not be. Might not be. Wicked. Well, it's been a pleasure, everyone. 11 and 12. There's no headset at the moment. It's kind of slow.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, here we go. What you got for us, Jay? What you got? What you got for us, Jay? Come on, tell us.
Feature table I've got for us.
Feature table.
So, going to run you through Vikesh Sabharwal in 1, Justin Davenport in 4, Paul Denman in 5, Alex Gulabevs in 6, Vic Matter in 7, Noel Broadbent in the 8 seat, and MW GDPR, first one we've had today of those, in the 9 seat.
Neil. Nick. Nigel.
MW.
MW.
Yeah, Mother W.
Oh. Morris.
Morris Wigham.
Yeah, well,
Watches the stream.
he was in Blackpool last week. He was indeed. He was in Blackpool last week. Rose old Mozart.
So just over 2 hours to go for us. We're going to do a giveaway straight off the bat.
Are we?
3 minutes time, just to give people time to get tuned back in. Lovely looking flop for Justin. And the hijack here. Flop's bottom set. A fairly wet texture. Fires for half. And Marius here with overcard and gut shot. I'm going to proceed with check call. To the turn. Here's the 8 of spades. Or slightly very wet texture now. Justin just going to want to go bet, bet, bet here. Try and get the chips in over 3 streets. Nice little 8k, 3/4, 2/3 pot. Leave 28 in the middle and 20k back, giving us around 2/3 shove on the river. Does look fairly small.
7,000.
Might have sized up. Oh no, there must be a yellow chip in there. Yeah, really like the sizing from Justin Tower. It's very nice. 2/3 is perfect size to go geometric. Gets a shove for 2/3 on the river as well. But on this occasion, it's going to be irrelevant because we're not going to be getting to the river. Should be the end of Marius here with his gutter ball.
Marius CC9. We were close with Morris. Only that might mean Morris in wherever he's from, Romanian or Polish.
Probably Marius.
Could be
Could be.
Morris.
Could be Polish.
Smiter says, if you don't put Sunderland in your treble, I'll buy you a drink in Leeds. I love it. Cheers, Smiter. Playing well. Playing well, the old Mackhams.
Pass.
I don't know. Get ready with your pens. On the way in the next 5 minutes. The first giveaway of the final session.
1,800. Price 6,500. Pass. Pass. Pass.
No one comes in and sees us all week, Tower.
Nobody comes in, don't even know where we are. Who cares about us sat in this broom cupboard? Somebody brings in a piece of flapjack. What happens? We get visitors.
Everyone wants to come in and say hello
We
suddenly.
get visitors and everything.
But if you put Newcastle in, he'll buy you 2 points, Tower. There you go.
I don't even know where either are playing. I'm in the lab later when I finish. Bet you can't wait, can you, Jay?
No, I can't.
Pass.
Vic in the car, 4-5 suited, should be opening.
Raise 2,000. Full. Pass.
You know, personally, Tower should have been shoving this. We got ace-4 suited. We're against a cut-off open. We start the hand with 18, 19 big blinds. It's just a perfect stack size and a perfect hand to shove over this cut-off open here from Vic. But Noel gonna take the passive approach, choose to call. That's gonna bring Vikas in from the big blind. And after this hand, guys, we are going to jump into the first giveaway of the session.
Whose question is it?
It's my question.
Oh, damn. Do I need working out paper?
Nah, it's a pretty easy one to be fair.
Here we go.
Pretty easy one. Yeah, so, ace 10 6 rainbow here. Vic does go for c-bet and Noel just shoves over the top with his ace 4. Would have preferred to see call here from Noel. The ace 4, we got top pair. Don't need to protect against overs. Can just call, keep some bluffs in of our opponent. It can be drawing slim in terms of equity.
Right, pen please. Come on.
Where's the pen? Where's the Sharpie gone? I
No
did have it. It's here.
idea.
Here it is. I got it. I got it.
Dear, what's happening here? I've got a pen. I have got a blank piece of paper.
So guys, if you haven't played before, a quick rundown of the rules. I'm going to ask Tara a question. He will write down that piece of paper. 2 closest guesses to his guess will win themselves a €10 or €30 token. 1 guess per account. If there's any multiple guesses, we do check. You will be barred from all future giveaways. And do not guess until Tara's answer is on that piece of paper. So Tara, I'm going to change it up. Completely random this one. All I'd like to know, if you started in the centre of the world, just imagine the equator, the imaginary line, you're on the equator. So if you walked around the globe and you've done a whole circle, how many miles is it to get back to the point that you started? If you've done a whole walk around the earth, how many miles would it
Why
be?
would you do that to
So
me?
we're going to give him, we'll give him 20 seconds for this
Why
one and
would
let him
you
have a
even
little
do
think
that to me?
about
Because
this.
it's going to be the most ridiculous guess ever, and it's going to be gazillions out.
So that's all. So basically, all I need to know in miles, the circumference of the world. That's
no,
it.
no,
That's
that's silly. That's fine. It's going to be like 12 to the power 42 or something like that.
get your answer down.
Let me have a think. Let me have a think.
So if you're starting at point A and you
Yeah,
walk around the
walk all the way
entire
around,
Earth,
yeah.
how many miles would you have walked?
About 3. Right. Oh God! You just do it to me all the time. It's not fair.
I've given him 5 seconds.
Sorry. It's not many. There you go. There you go. It's a big world. It's the best guess ever.
That is got to be the worst guess we have ever had on Tower or J Finks.
No idea.
There's a bit of a live tell there for you guys, but I'm going to keep this answer here
I don't mind.
next to
Somebody's
me.
going to play it and win thousands of pounds.
So I might have gave a bit of a live
It's
tell off,
a
but
big earth.
it don't matter.
It's a big earth.
So all I would like to know, if you were to walk around the world, starting at point A, all the way around, back to point A, how many miles would you have walked?
I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Go big. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
I see. I am the entertainment value of a live stream.
It's one of my best favourite guesses yet, Tower.
See, I
think.
should have put 500 miles because it's the Proclaimers. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be. Well, I know I'm gonna be the man who walks around a mile of my review. When I wake up, maybe that's what the song was about.
What, walk 1,000 miles?
Walking round the earth. When I go out, where I know I'm gonna be. It could have been. Chrissy Taylor's on my wavelength. Vic Meta back on the feature table. Got a chunk of chips as well. 80,000 Vic Meta. Well, I know I'm gonna be the man who works along with you. When I wake up. Simon Benson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Could be right. Could be the winning ticket.
I love it. When I wake up next to you, what I do? And I'm up, but fire, man. 500 more. So am I close to the correct answer?
I can't reveal that. I'll reveal that in about 5 minutes' time. Right now,
Oh,
everyone getting their guesses in. Good luck.
Jane, so you walk into Tesco's and you got to buy a ready meal for the night. What am I getting? On a night time, a ready meal. Oh, it'd have to be a curry, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd have to be a curry. Other than that, a chicken wrap. See, Whopper Supper's got it right. You can't because it's flat.
Pass, pass, pass.
So how many miles does Tower think it would be to walk from point A to point A if you were to walk around the entire world?
There you go. It's a long way. Just think of the steps you're getting.
And for you flat earthers out there, if Tower walked from one end of the earth to the other, got a taxi back and then walked again, how long would it be?
Good shout. Oh.
And this is for a €30 and a €10 token. And after this hand, I am going to reveal the correct answer.
Got to be so close to my guess. It has to be. So close. It's got to be so close to my guess. Somebody going to be playing.
It's not as bad as I made out, to be fair. It's not. It's actually not. I shouldn't have laughed because now you got people putting 666 million in the chat.
You're trying to
I couldn't help it. I saw your guess and it just,
made you laugh.
yeah, it made me laugh. Of course it did.
There you go. I hate questions like that.
Paul raises
Oh, you
to
like
two.
give me how many number ones were there in 1984 or something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that, or something easy. Razor Kev. Razor Kev. Yeah, handsome. Oh, dear. Good luck if you're guessing, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say. Somebody will be playing a £30 token event and a €10 event. That's all I can say. Courtesy of me being dumb. Nothing too much going on while we're doing Tower Thinks.
It's a blind on blind here. Paul goes for the C-bet. Alex going to go for the raise. Nice candidate to do it with. 2 overcards and gut shot. Can definitely fold out better. And is going to fold out better, Paul.
Yeah. So come on then, reveal the real answer and make me look silly.
I'd never make you look silly, Tower.
Go on. Well, I do that myself. Go
So-
on. Yes.
If you were to walk around the world,
Obviously reading it off Google because he got no idea himself.
it would be 24,818 miles if you were to walk around the world. They reckon if you're walking at an average pace, Tower, it would take you 22 years.
Okay.
There you go. So the actual answer, 24,818 miles. That's according to Google. But that's not what we want. We want Tower. What? Well, you can't.
No, I was just scratching my chin. I was just scratching my chin.
And we'll give the right answer, well, what Towers wrote down at 10-2.
I knew it was that answer. I knew it was only that. It's a big world.
It is a big
It's a
world.
big world out there. It's a big world. Good luck if you're having a guess. 1 guess per person. See? That's that. See, I was thinking of chocolate. I thought it was the galaxy. Exactly.
1,500. Pass.
Oh, Lord Mama says that's wrong. That's pole to pole. You said
start of the equator. All I've got is how long would it take to walk around the world. That's what I've got on Google.
There you go.
That's what I'm going on. It says around the world, not pole to pole.
There you go.
That's what
See,
we're
if you'd
going
have
with.
given me the correct answer,
Oh,
correct
is
question,
that how you-
I'd
right,
have
you
been
got it.
so much closer. God dear. Quick, get this question out of the way so people can start laughing and then they can get back to the game. Peter, you could have written anything down. You're probably the closest. So the final guess is getting in.
Yeah, we'll give you till 10-2, so probably this hand, maybe one more.
Oh dear. Anyway. I thought you meant steps.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Hold on. Can we just go back to that? Tower thought I meant steps. So what? So if you're walking around the world, because you're walking and not
Just
driving,
saying.
it's going to be more miles. Is that how it works?
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, look at this flop for Noel. Flopping top pair, second nut flush draw, and Marius with second pair nut kicker and Broadway draw of his own.
And the back door royal.
1,200.
See, oh my lord. Yeah, I thought it was the sun. I thought it meant the sun. And Mercury. And Venus. All added together.
Yeah.
So the king will play for Noel.
5,000.
I'm so glad so many of you guys have gone in the millions. I'm so
They
glad.
only went in the millions because I burst out laughing as soon as you wrote your answer down.
It was a good guess.
It's a good guess for someone.
See, that's it. 0 to the power of 14, says Wagworm.
So, interesting river spot here for Marius, facing this lead from Noel. Sitting with second pair nut kicker. He's going to pay it off. Nice bit of value on the end there from Noel. King is good. And it's that time.
The best thing about it is that somebody's going to be playing a game for free.
Exactly. That is
Somebody's
a
going
very
to be
good
trying to
point.
win thousands and thousands of pounds or winning absolutely everything for nothing. So come on then.
10 seconds, guys.
10 seconds. Get ready. Is Mick the Mod still in the building?
Until the first
Yes,
card is
Mick
off
the
the
Mod's
top
there.
of this deck. 10,
I love Mick the Mod.
Nine.
He's gone for 350 million.
8, 7, 6. Not enough, Mick, unfortunately. You needed to go higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comp's closed. If you haven't guessed, that is it. We got another giveaway coming up anyway later this session. Good luck to everyone.
What was the question?
The question was, if you walk around the world, starting at one point, going around it, and finishing at the same point.
What was the correct answer?
The correct answer was 20-something odd miles, 20,000 odd miles. But that doesn't matter, because this answer here is what matters. And would you like to talk us through your thought process, first of all, Tower?
I thought it was a long way.
Yeah.
That was it. I had no thought process whatsoever. I thought it was walking a long way around, and I thought it was steps, and that was it. No.
Well, I said miles.
I
How
know
could
you
you think
think-
it was steps?
I know. I had no idea. I just went for a big number because the Earth's big.
I've got
and
one thing to say. You,
I'm not very good.
You like visiting Australia, am I correct?
Yes.
How long does it take you to get to Australia, mileage-wise? How many miles?
9,000 miles.
Oh, there we go. And that's what, on the other side of the world?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that,
There
did
you go.
I? Times that by 2.
Yeah.
Oh, blinking heck. So anyway, Australia's 350,000 miles away.
Show them your answer. Put them out of the misery. Tower went for 715,000 miles to walk around the world. I have no idea where he's pulled that from, but it doesn't matter because we got 2 winners. The closest guess
was 30,000 off, and that was Kier89 on Twitch, guessed 685,000. And Adam Mercer guessed 750,000, was 35k off. So Adam Mercer, you're getting a €10, and Kier89, you are getting a €30.
Millions,
there you
thank
go.
me. They'll thank me on the next stream.
I just need one thing from you guys. You probably know what it is, and that's your alias that you play under on Grosvenor Poker. Got another giveaway coming up back end of the day, guys, probably about an hour or so.
Let me just get on Google.
Tower will get me back. I've also got a lovely new addition to my spreadsheet from that giveaway, Tower.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, it's someone on the ban list, the blacklist that I keep on my spreadsheet.
No way.
I say it every
Not
time.
again.
They think they get away with it, and you can't win anything now. Another one on the blacklist.
Uh-oh. No need for that.
I say it every time. One guess per account. We can check.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah, Karen, you was winning for a long time. You had 750,127. That 127 was the difference.
Oh, no. It's a good job you missed that one, Ian. There was nothing to talk about. Nothing to write home about at all. Nothing.
Check.
See, and that was very close as well.
Check.
Got it, Keir. Thank you very much.
Nice one, Kate.
What a name. I love it. What a name. Blame it on Badoogie.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Badoogie. Very good. That's quality. That's a great name.
So I've got
Love
Keir's. Just waiting on Adam Mercer for
Well
your
done.
€10 token. Need an alias for you to claim. Stay tuned, guys. In about an hour's time, we will have the final giveaway today, and there's going to be a £110 ticket up for grabs for that one. The question was, Ian Roberts, the distance to walk around the world in miles. Actual answer was 24,000.
22 years.
818 miles, yeah, 22 years it would take if you're walking at an average pace. You could do it, to be fair. If you were set on it at 18 years old and you said, you know what, I'm going to be 40 and I'm going to be the only person to have walked around the world. Set off on your travels.
Yeah, off you go. Oh, we can walk on water.
Well, you can get a boat and walk on the boat.
Who do you think you are, Big Ange?
Pedalo.
How many players left in? Says Mancunian Nick.
I'll let you know.
Oh dear. Sorry about that, guess, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes, you know what it's like. You know what it's like.
Who needs sleep, Ian, when you're trying to be the only person to ever walk around the world? What about sleep, says Ian Roberts. GUKPT says there's a bloke online running the length of Africa currently. That's pretty impressive, 130-ish days. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it over on Twitter a few times. Guy
The length of Africa.
running the whole length of Africa. He's been running currently for 130 days.
Wow.
Constantly.
Well, no sleep.
Well, no, sleeping, but wakes up every day, runs. Goes to bed, runs.
Well, I can run it for an hour and have 23 hours kit. I'm good at that. That'll take me a while.
We've got 38 players remaining, 208 entries so far for this one.
1,800.
Tens for Alex.
5,400. That's raise 1,700. Drop.
Hey.
Justin, with the H phrases cut off to 1.7 and Paul makes a loose pill hit on the button.
Raise 9,500.
There's an incoming Cal. Incoming Cal.
And Alex goes for the 3-bet squeeze here. A7 suited, nice hand to do it with. And Justin too high up to be folding. Alex starting the hand like 60 plus deep. Awkward one here for Justin. Alex, good competent player, will find enough hands to squeeze. I think H just has to continue here with position. I think happy to just call with Justin. Nice size from Alex here, nice and healthy out of position. What we like to see. Wow, Justin does let the 8s go. Alex takes a nice one. Was in a dominated spot, gets the better hand to fold. Justin just relinquishing the 8s there, that deep.
What's your stack size? I'm not sure. Should I count it?
Can we get Jay's treble tomorrow?
Yeah, us.
What's that? Check. 1,000 pass. Last time on the other day. No. The big one. Pass. 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 Raise 18. Pass. Pass. Call. Pass.
Paul opens hijack, ace 9 off, raises to 1.8. Paul gets a nice flop, flopping 2 pair with the ace 9. And says no in the small blind. He does have a piece. Flop the flush draw here with the jack 9 of diamonds. Should be a small size choice here, Paul. If we do elect to continue, don't need to go large. I think even 40%, way too big here. We definitely need a smaller sizing. Either way, we're going to get the value from the flush draw. 8 of clubs on the turn. I think check or block here now from Paul. Got to understand that Noel will have a fair amount of King X calling from the small blind pre-flop, or like the King Queen, King Jack, King 10, King 9, maybe King 8 suited. I'm going to go check, check. Paul just happy to take this one. Worried about the King X that can be out there.
So the final session of GUKPT Luton Day 1B.
Queen J suited for Cal from under the gun. Makes it 2k, goes for the 2.5x. Paul with 7s, expect to see pill. Does make the call.
Heads up.
Nice flop for Cal to be C betting on here. Although gun versus +2, we'll have some checks. I think our hand just too good to not be betting here as Cal. Do have a stack size there, we could potentially go for the check raise. I'm just going for C bet here. For 2 into 6, third pot to the turn. Slams it off as Cal. 9 of hearts on the turn does bring in up and down for Paul. So probably going to get another street here now.
5,003.
Best turn in the deck for us, not just for the fact that we turn the nuts, but it's a card that's going to keep Paul interested. Getting 3 to 1 on his money now, up and down to go with his pair. the river, which is going to be a third street of value here now from Cal. It's down to what size he wants to choose. Looks fairly chunky, 3/4 pot. Now Paul surely going to let the sevens go, and does exactly that. Clifford Young won the inaugural Sydney to Melbourne Ultra Marathon. They all took the mick on the start line as he wore boots and had no teeth. Cliff won the race having not slept for 5 days. Everyone else slept overnight. He was age 61. Sydney to Melbourne Ultra Marathon.
That's some miles.
I still can't believe you thought it was 700 or 1,000 miles to walk around the world.
Yeah, man, yeah. Well, I was close.
Yeah, you were close. If I asked you how many, if you're walking around the world 35 times. Hold it to button, gets out of the way.
Raise 3,000.
Blind on blind, Vikas is going to make it 3k with the Jack 5 off. And Cal got one that has to be call in with position here, Queen 10 off. Does make the call. Yeah, they're just going to be Vikas's pot. Maybe it goes really small. Cal might take one off here. Queen 10, Queen of Spades, but versus this particular size, looks hefty, nearly pot sized. Gets it through.
Nick Meta, former champion. Good to see him playing on the tables. Last section of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. One more chance to win some tokens.
How are we doing, Cole Lakeland? Just logged on, lads, to catch the final session. Always good watch and listen before I get my head down for an early get up at 5 AM. Preston in your treble tomorrow, Tower. Preston -2, 11 to 1 printing.
You think he'll beat Rotherham 3-0? Rotherham.
Raise 11,703.
Yeah, so bit of carnage ensuing here, blind on blind. Well, Justin's gone hefty here for a blind v blind facing the raise from the small. They don't usually see the in position player going any more than 3x in these spots. And faced with 4x now, going to be difficult for Cal to continue, and does just let it go. Justin gets that one through, discipline but good lay down from Cal. See some bust outs around the room. Who have we lost?
Go on then.
Not many.
Oh.
I remember running through the bust outs since we lost Will Tansley. Lin Chen gone again, Charles Akadiri, and then Charles Akadiri again, Jack Nolan, George Akelia. Only a couple of names gone since I last went down the list.
Raise 2,000.
Vic opens from +1, Noel flats the ace 10 here from +2, one that could mix in a 3-bet from time to time. Prefer 3-bet over flat in this situation. Like fold is also an option. Gonna elect to make the call. Marius in with the punishment, squeezes from the hijack here off of his 20 BBs, makes it 6.5k. And this is actually really nice from Marius. This is just good understanding of stack size. If we are going to have a free bet, not all in size off a 20 there, I really do like 6.5 in position, just letting our opponents know that we've still got enough chips behind to fold to a jam. Because sometimes in those situations you see players off of like 16, 17 bigs going for like a large free bet, not recognising that they're now committed to the pot and they're going to have to call off a jam anyway. But what you do when you make it that smaller sizing because of your stack, sometimes against opponents that are happy to run it, potentially can get them to shove light thinking that they've still got fold equity. Don't know what Marius had, but big fan of the sizing.
What time are we doing the last one? I ain't got a question yet.
I said about an hour after, so we've done the last one at what, 1:45, so say half hour, Tower. In about half hour.
Okay.
I'll get you a cup of tea before then.
Oh, that's a great shout.
I didn't say now, I said before then.
Oh.
After your milk stunt that you pulled earlier.
What on earth do you mean?
Oh, there's no milk. Oh, rather than going to the kitchen and refilling it, I'll just go tell Jay I forgot to make him his cup of tea and he can go and do it. Alex in the big with the ladies just sets Noel in. And Noel going to call off. The ace jack off, 25 bigs effective, +1 versus big blind. Like Alex never going to run this with ace 10 or worse. May have like an ace 5 in there some of the time, ace 5 suited as a bluff, but surprised to see Noel call this one off for 26 BBs, just shy of, but can still find an ace versus Alex Gulabevs to the flop. Nice start for Alex, no real runners there other than the run in Broadway which we block, so just fading an ace and now fading 2 jacks as well as the 3 aces. Comes a 10 on the river, so going to lose Noel Broadbent from
Unlucky Noel. Seen him on the stream a few times. Unlucky. Alex stacking in up to 75k now. TJ's still there. Did we find his chip stack at the last break? Trevor's still there.
Seat open, feature table, seat 8.
It's been a pretty mad table tower. I keep seeing the 6 seat. Get up, walk away. Get up, walk away.
Yeah.
Seems like the seat of death that Gary Miller's just sat down in. If you look at the bust out list, actually, this is actually a great thing. You look at the last 5 bust outs, 4 from table 12, 1 from our table who we just lost. So it's been carnage on that table, and I probably know why it's been carnage.
Yeah, seat 8. There's a lot to do with it.
When he's walking with all that, he'll do not turn them cards over.
But we didn't get to see the hand.
I don't think he should be allowed to turn them over.
That must have been a gift. I mean, it's obvious.
Pocket 2 to Alex here in the small, completes, and Vic raises it up. Quick call from Alex. 2.8 position. King Jack 5 rainbow. And this goes for half pot. Know each other well, Vic and Alex.
Both from around the Luton area, I believe.
Luton 10.
Bedford, that sort of way.
Luton play at home tomorrow.
Would have played plenty with each other.
It'll be busy in Luton tomorrow. I wonder how many people will come in the casino. How far away is the casino? 3 miles? A bit more?
It's a bit different to Cov though, ain't it? Because it's out of the way. Like Coventry, they're actually at the stadium. Here's a bit out of the way, ain't it? If you don't know there's a casino here, you're not going to go to it.
And the football ground only holds 12,000.
We could hold more in here probably.
Well, yeah. Luton 10.
Good.
Right home. Cheers, Jarlo. It's not 715,000 miles, that's for sure.
Good luck to Kev. He's got a sweat in the 25k online. He's 2 of 33. Playing the 25k high roller on GG.
Is he? 20 playing the 25k high roller on online, and he's taking the 33. Nice one, Kev. Good luck.
Sorry, I missed it. What was Tower's answer?
Everybody's forgot, Rakshi. Completely forgot.
715,000. That's what Tower went for.
It was a long way.
So Vikas opening from gun, pull flats. Alex puts in a light 3-bet with the King 8 suited. Okay, so it went limp under the gun from Vikas. That makes more sense. I thought it was a bit out of line from Alex, but essentially just 3-betting the cut-off open because it was a limp from UTG. And 6, 8, 9, 2 spades here. It's a board where should have a lot of checks here as Alex. Like, we shouldn't really have as many sets as our opponent. They're gonna may pill the 10-7 suited cut-off versus button. It's just slightly more favourable flop for them, so can just check and now go for our delay C-bet on turn. Once check 2 twice, got 2 pair, even flushing out a hand like Queen Jack, Queen 10. Well, Queen 10's not going to fold because that's double gutted, but even a King Queen, King Jack, just 2 random overcards. Going to be a win for us. Alex gets that one through with the King 8 suited. Carl says, iconic away end at Luton. When I went last season with North End, there was a woman hanging her washing out. Never seen that at any other ground.
It's true. You have to climb up some steps in somebody's garden to get to the away end.
So if the ball goes into a back garden, you got to run around the front, knock on the door. Excuse me, can we have our ball back, please?
That's exactly correct. That's why they have about 78 balls in Luton. It's the weirdest football ground there is.
Raise 2,000.
King Queen 4. Cow opens under the gun, raises to 2k. Justin flats to 6s from +2.
Cheers, Scott. Scott Edwards on Facebook says the average distance to the moon is a third of what I guessed. Needless to say, I was a bit out.
Oh, do you know what? When you wrote it down, that's why I was shocked, because I know you go to Australia a lot, and I know you know how far it is from here to Australia. So I was shocked when you wrote that answer down.
Yeah.
You just didn't really think about it, did you?
No, I when it gets questions like that, I just go blank completely. I'm like, what stupid question, what stupid answer am I going to write down now? Seat 6 has never just gone again. It has. Seat 6 has gone again. Don't sit in seat 6 on that table.
There you go.
Do not.
Gary
If they
Miller.
say you're on seat 6, I refuse. I'm not sitting in that seat. No, thank you. Give me another one. Wow.
Who's getting them all? Who's got the mountains?
Well, Terry's scooping.
Oh,
you can
who's
see.
that? Look at this. And who's that in seat 3? They have got heaps and heaps. Drayton Haxiach.
Two-time winner in Luton.
It looks
Of course
like
it is.
he's having a party over there, Drayton. He's got mountains.
Of course it is. 2-time winner in Luton before.
So Jay comes to the table. Got a nice healthy stack, 100 BBs at this stage. Plenty to work with.
Raise. 5,400.
Yeah, this is nice from Alex. These suited broadways at this stack depth, when we do start getting very deep tower on this occasion, 100 plus, they do play very nice as free bets, especially with position. Like, even if we are met with a 4-bet from Jay to like 14k, we can still comfortably peel with position and play post with a hand with great playability. We can fold out some king highs, some ace highs, the queen jack off, which is in front of us, some small pocket pairs that have opened from under the gun. So this is a tidy free bet here from Alex. Nice sizing choice as well. Notice how he's added a bit of extra juice on this one tower, not just the 3x. He's put a few more chips in simply because of the stack sizes in question, and that's just to do with being this deep. Sign of a good player, that as well, recognising these things at the table. Back on J. Just lets it go. Nice 3-bet bluff there as Alex gets Jay out the way.
Jay and Jen vlogs. What do they vlog? That's what I want to know. What do Jay and Jen vlog?
Let's have a look, Tower.
What do they vlog? I want to know.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, just vlogging day-to-day life.
I like it. Right, shopping in Tesco's.
I'd love for us to do a vlog in the booth just one day and put it out so people could actually see how much of that flapjack you have actually eaten today.
I've had one piece.
I call.
I have one piece.
One for you.
One for me.
Where's the other 17 gone?
There's only 5. There's only 6 pieces gone. I've had one piece.
They're massive pieces.
I've had one. No, yeah, so it can't have been that many pieces gone missing then, can there? I've had one piece. PK's had one piece. Dina's had one piece.
Katie.
Talia and John's had one piece, and Katie's had one
okay.
piece. That's 6 pieces, and there's 6 pieces gone.
Right.
There you go.
I just looked at the box. I thought, God, it's nearly empty. Maybe it's the angle I'm sitting at because it looks empty at the other angle.
Yeah, he just basically, literally, ladies and gentlemen, he called me fatty.
I never said that. I'm just jealous, Tower, because I'm trying to lay off the snacks in the comms booth.
He's there to have a little nibble. You know you want to.
I do, but I'm not going to.
It's good for you.
Is it?
Oats.
Oats, okay.
Oats and dark chocolate. It's very good for you.
Raise 2,100.
7's gone as well from the outer table.
Yeah, just lost Antoine Labat, Tower.
Antoine Labat.
Antoine Labat on table 12, seat
He's a
7.
decorated player. Uh-oh. Who's going out next? Who's going into seat 6?
Where's the 9 seat gone as well? They were sat next to Terry.
Uh-oh, Phil Clark. Phil, see you later.
Poor Phil. He has no idea. Yeah, so we literally lost Gary Miller in seat 6 on table 12. Then we lost Fabrizio Simeone on table 12, seat 9. And then we've just lost Antoine Lebet on table 12, seat 7. All within 6 minutes. Probably 3 hands. It looks like 3 hands, Tower. One hand after the other, it looks like.
Oh, dear.
So carnage occurring on that outer table.
Oh, to have a secondary feature.
1,600 plus.
Marius with a Queen Jack raises to 1.6. And Justin here pills with the 5s. In the small blind. Paul's going to flat the 7-8 off, and it's 3-way action. How are we doing, Joanne? Good morning again. Watching from the warm Philippines, and good.
3,400
Nice one, Joanne. Good morning.
Check. 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 Check.
Anyone know how Hardcastle finished up last night? Yeah, he got second. Lost heads up versus Orpen at Kisoglu. Got second for 150k.
2,100. Cool. Check.
Paul just called turn with the dummy and gutter here. Looks like he did. Just checks back. Queen Jack going to be good for him.
It's 9s.
Likely to be the last hand of the level, and then going to go into the final hour and final level of the day. Blind's going up to 500, 1,000.
Yes. See if I'd have gone with Proclaimer's answer, that'd have been closer. All the way from LA, Mr. Gary Howell. Good afternoon. All the way from LA. Nice one, Gary. Glad you're tuning in on your holidays or living there, I'm not sure. But enjoy yourself. LA sounds great.
Race. 6,600.
How are we doing, Dave? Dave Nichols watching on Facebook. No, Luton has been quiet. Oh, beautiful. LA to Vegas. Fantastic. Say hello to Jack Hardcastle when you go to the Win, will you? Or the Aria, wherever he's playing. Jack came second yesterday for $152,000 in the Aria.
And Justin's free bet gets through there, and blind's about to go up, and as we're on the hour, I'm quickly going to run out. I'll come back with the teas, don't worry.
Good lad.
I'll come back with the teas.
Yeah. And the question.
And the question, which
I'm getting on Google.
is your question?
I'm on it. When you were out, I'll be checking.
We said 1:45, so you've got
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
715,000.
All right. Somebody's going to be playing free games online because I'm silly. So the final level of the night. One more question when Jay gets back. How warm is Vegas in September? Is it still in the 30s? The Formula One track should be close to completion. Apparently the roadworks are absolutely horrendous.
Pass. Pass.
There was a 4-hour wait the other day for Uber
Pass.
in Vegas because nobody could get round any of the streets.
Pass.
They were saying it's quicker to walk anywhere you wanted to in Vegas because the taxis and the others couldn't get round. He doesn't matter when you inside getting drunk and grinding tables. That's true, Dave. That is true.
It's not in that bad a shape, is it? Right. Probably should come in for
Jay doesn't go to Vegas for a suntan, that is for sure.
Raise fault.
And it's
Raise, call it
5-1-1.
off.
You left. Pass. 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 Raise 2,200. Pass. Call. Check. Bet 1,500. Pass. 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 Raise 2,200. Pass. 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 Pass.
So Vic 110k, Alex 87. Phil Clark's not been eliminated yet. What's happening? Seat 6. Big TR doesn't seem to be stacking too many. Teddy Jordan does. And also Drayton Haxiach. No more flapjacks for me tonight. I'm being good. One per day, that'll do. We've got 2 more days yet. Got to hide it from 30 staff.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Leeds next on the horizon. Then we've got
Raise 2,200.
the 888 in Coventry, which will be busy.
Pass.
And then we've got Blackpool.
Pass.
And then there is London for the grand final.
Well, I'm back. And as you moaned at my last 2 tea runs, what I've done,
Look
I've
at
made
that.
2 full cups of tea, 1 dark, 1 light. I don't
Look at
care.
that.
You can choose.
I'm in the proper one.
You have the proper one.
Good lad.
There we go. 3rd time lucky.
3rd time lucky. 3rd time. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Just right. 2 cups of tea.
2 cups of tea,
2
mine or
cups of-
Towers?
Just turn it around. Just to twist it.
Twist it, I did. You can see I don't want to spill it.
Twist it down. Twist it. Twist it. Twist
I
it.
can't see because this is
Twist
blocking
it.
my view of the screen, so I can't
Twist
see the
it.
tea. There we go.
Twist it.
That's better.
Which one do you want? Which cup of tea would you like?
It's all about the milky.
It is.
Full cup. It was a full cup.
Product, you're right. Definitely a full cup, according to Jay.
Cal checks and Alex is going to have easy C bet, easy value bet here. Yours looks like a coffee tower.
3,800.
It goes for 3.8 on the end, and I think Cal's got an easy fold with our jack. Yes, he's checked to the river, and now we're faced with a bet. But I always say this, unlike the ace high boards, the king high boards, when our opponent checks back, like if Alex had like a 10-9 suited, a 9-7 suited, something like that, they're always going to have one stab on the flop to try and win it in terms of range. Looks like Cal's figured it out. Just going to let the third pair go. I just always find these spots when the original aggressor has checked back flop on like a board where you expect higher frequency bets, that they've always got some sort of hand that wants to get to showdown and maybe happy to go for one street on the river. And this, the tea I'm drinking that I showed you, that's the tea I brought in earlier for Tower, and he said it's too milky.
No, I'm not being. No, PK will be adjudicated
No,
on that, and
it's-
that's darker than the one you fetched in.
Nah,
It is.
nah, we changed the lighting in here. In 5 minutes time, guys, final giveaway of the day. We've got a £110 closer seat up for grabs in this one. So the big prize for the back end of the day, 110 closer.
And better make it a good one.
So it's only one winner for this one. Just the 110 seat.
There's 2,400.
Did you say drinking? Did I say drinking or did Tao say drinking? Vic with the ace four of spades raises the 2.4. Jay defending in the big blind. Queen Jack of diamonds, lovely little candidate. One that we could also think about 3-betting this deep. Sour, as I said earlier, when you do get to that 100 big blinds remit, when you do become deeper, the suited connectors do perform very well as 3-bets in or out of position. And Jay gets a lovely looking turn here, turning the straight flush draw. And can definitely start leading, fold out some ace highs, fold out some king highs that are in front of us.
Yeah, I have seen that.
3,500.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Apparently it was me that said drinking. Didn't even realise. I was meant to say drinking, obviously. It come out drinking.
Good job you weren't winking.
Oh, God.
Last session of the evening. One more giveaway, 2 or 3 minutes time, and the question will be out.
You look happy about yourself.
Not at all. Easy question.
What have you found in the
I
midst of
am
Google?
not going silly like that. It weren't silly, to be fair.
It's a good question.
It was a good question. I just never even thought about Australia. But in my defence,
Oh, here we go.
to be fair, every night you and your bed unknowingly travel 858,000 miles around the sun and 6,256,000 kilometres around the centre of the Milky Way galaxy. So maybe that's what I was thinking about.
No, you wasn't.
All right, no. I wasn't.
you've got my favourite to win it a third time.
Why has Luton been so quiet this year? Don't know.
I think it's
actually know.
clash of events, Tower. There's 3 big events going on in the UK at the moment. There's one in London, there's one in Manchester,
Yeah.
and then obviously here at Luton. So
Yeah.
people can pick and choose what they play.
September.
People from up north aren't going to travel down for Luton. They'll just go to the Manchester poker tournament. Same with the Londoners. They don't like leaving the outskirts of London. Just stay in there. Still got all the Luton regulars, the NPL players.
Yeah.
Still a good turnout. And
It
still
is.
plenty of time.
It's a turnout what we were used to in 2017, 18 and 19. That's the big thing. This was a normal, good, decent turnout. And obviously since COVID, everything went nuts. And the numbers have been amazing. But we can travel everywhere now. First time for Luton in September, maybe a little thing. Kids going back to school last week, maybe another. Who knows? Maybe just a quiet week in the calendar for people. Week before payday, I don't know. Really don't know. But to have what 200 and nearly £250,000 in the prize pool and it's still quiet.
Yeah, and someone asking, do we share a room? No, we do not. We have separate rooms. Tower wouldn't be able to put up with me every night. Be asleep at 4 in the morning, be a massive bang against the wall. Be like, what was that? Sorry, Tower, I just got one outed. My phone flying across the room. But yeah, we're separate rooms. Local to the hotel, nice little 10-minute walk in.
Yeah. You'd need earplugs and all sorts.
Bet 1,200.
So after this hand, oh, that will be it. We'll say one more. We said quarter two,
One more
just in
hand.
case someone.
Get ready. Get your thinking caps on because Jay will know the answer.
Oh, great. So 34 left in. And after this hand, guys, we've got a £110 token to give away to one lucky viewer.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
The question's coming up, Callum, after this hand.
You've
Stay
not
tuned.
missed it yet, Callum. You haven't missed it.
Pass. Call. Raise.
No, that's not true, J-Lo. Been doing this job 5 years. One come in about a year and a half ago.
6.
Since Towers Treble started, how many have won? Of course, Jay's the answer because it's 0. That is not true. He did get one up.
Yes, there you go, Gilo.
It was scenes at the Vic, Gilo. It was absolute scenes at the Vic. Everyone thought, what on earth was going on? Like, me and Tower were commentating and there's been some huge pot or some bad beat or quads over straight flush. We're jumping up and down, we're shouting, everyone's, what's going on over there? And all that's happened is Tower's trebles coming for the first time. And the best thing about it, Gilo, I can't remember the team, but they were 2-1 down. The other two were winning. Bristol Rovers, they were 2-1 down. They equalised in the 90th minute. And then I remember being at the bar at the Vic and Tower shouting, he goes to me, red dot, on flash score. I've run in the booth, it's come up, they've scored. And it was scenes, absolute scenes. But unfortunately, no hole cards for us this hand.
No, that's strange.
It is strange because they've been on point all week.
Bet 8,000.
There we go. Alex takes another one, playing well, chipping up nicely, and it is final giveaway of the day. Quick rundown of the rules. Tal's going to ask me a question. I'm going to write it down here. One guess per account. We actually had 2 barred in the last giveaway.
2?
We had 2 barred, unfortunately. 2 people double guessed and cannot win a thing for future giveaways. But oh well, people know the rules. We tell you the rules. If you want to break them, you'll be punished. So 1 guess per account. Do not guess until my answer is down. Tower, what have you got for me?
Scrabble. You're pretty good at Scrabble.
I've never played it.
What?
Never played
Never
Scrabble.
played Scrabble.
That's the word on the street anyway.
Okay. So, 4, a token. Don't write anything down until this guy's had a guess. And write it down, and we'll do that. How many points is the highest scoring word in Scrabble?
2,200.
And I don't know if you've never played Scrabble before, do you know how many tiles you get?
Yeah.
How many?
6.
7.
7.
There you go. You get 7 letters. 10, 9.
Check. Bet 1,000.
There you go. He has written his answer down. How many points is the highest scoring word in Scrabble?
So the most points you can get in Scrabble.
Most point with
go.
one word.
With one go.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, off you go. One guess each. One guess each.
And this is for a 110 closer seat, guys. The big one.
I thought you'd have been a Scrabble man back in the day with your family playing at Christmas and stuff like that.
All numbers, me, Tower. My worst grade at school was in English language. That should tell you everything.
Yep. You only get 7 tiles in Scrabble. But what is the highest scoring word in Scrabble? In points.
I'd like to play it though. Never too old to learn a new game.
I managed to go to the tables, come back without the enter. I managed to make it back to the table without the enter. Oh no, this is a different table.
The highest scoring Scrabble word. How many points for one word does Jay thinks is the answer?
1,400.
Some good guesses coming in. And don't forget, while you're guessing, don't forget you get a 50 extra for using all 7 letters. There's a bonus.
Ace 5 suited here for Jay. Goes for flat. Well, I think could have small frequency C-bet. 3-bet versus under the gun. And Paul does go for the squeeze. And what a life for Vic. Just open call 3-bet in front of him. And he looks down at the aces. And just going to call here. Goes for cold call. Setting the trap. Trying to keep his range wider. Because if he does cold 4 this spot, it does look mega strong. Just super strong if we do see the cold 4. Now Jay out the way.
So how many points is the highest total you can actually get using one word at Scrabble? Are we assuming it's on a triple word score? It might be on 2. And don't forget, it's not the actual answer that's on Google, because Google knows the answer and Jay might not.
Jay and Jem Flock says it's 1778. Oxyphenbutazone is the.
That's the word.
That's the word.
Yep. That's the word. But it's.
Raise 2,200. Pass.
That's the actual word. And J and Gen Vlogs are telling us it's 1778. Oxyfen butazone is the actual word.
So is that the actual answer? 1778?
Nope.
No.
Because Oxyfen butazone only gets you 1,458 points. But if you add it into a line where there's already a couple of letters and it adds on to extra point, you do end up with 1,778 points. But Oxyfen butazone is actually 1,458 points.
I'm in a Scrabble wormhole.
But that is not the answer anybody's looking for. It's what Jay has written down as his Scrabble knowledge entitles him to write down. So everybody's been Googling the correct answer. That doesn't give you an answer. And if you put 1778, you can't guess again. Because Jay's got the axe ready.
You're looking at the wrong
Yeah, I'm clueless on this one, guys. So it's irrelevant.
It is, absolutely. That's exactly right. That's the best thing about it. We can all Google the correct answer. And the only way a quiz can work over the airwaves is to not have the correct answer, but somebody will win. So you got one more. We now know, obviously we now know the correct answer because everybody's been Googling it and putting it down. That doesn't matter.
So it is 1778.
It's 1,458
On its own?
on its own.
Okay.
But if you add it with extra letters that's already on the board, the actual high score is 1,778 points that you could actually
Has it
get.
ever been done?
Nope.
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 Didn't think so.
Because in professional Scrabble,
Oh, there's professional Scrabble.
there's World Championships.
No, there's not.
There's Scrabble World Championships. But what the professionals wouldn't do is leave you space to actually be able to play it, because they block it all off.
Okay.
Because it's all tactics.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah. So there is World Championship Scrabble. So there
I'm
you
not
go.
knocking Scrabble. I just like. I swear there can be a world championship for anything nowadays. If there's a winner, there's a world championship for it. So Jack.
So
on
you
the
got
turn.
about 2 or 3 minutes to go with your guesses. Comp is not closed just yet.
10,000.
Comp is not closed. It's closed in about after this hand it'll be closed, because we know the correct answer, because obviously somebody's had a Google a few times and stuck it in. But we will check the closest, and whoever gets the closest, then they will make sure that we don't have multiple guesses. So, Mick, get ready. Mick, get ready. 20 seconds if you want to get your final guess in, please. If you're putting a final guess in, make sure you've not already had a guess, because he's already banned 2. They're on the list. Nobody knows where they are, but he's got them there.
But, like, the people not listen.
And absolutely,
like-
absolutely. So it's not the correct answer. We know the correct answer for the word, which is one of the longest words I've ever seen in my life. Oxyfen butazone. Last 10 seconds.
Just checking that everything's right.
Yeah. Last 10 seconds. So there we go. Mick the mod. Close the comp. Thank you very much indeed. Close the comp.
Close the comp, Mick.
Thank you very much indeed. Comp is now closed. Good luck all.
Yeah, Vikas going to get this one through. Alex can't call off 13 BBs with pocket 4s. He's got the chips, but Alex knows in theory can't call this one. It's one of those situations. Deuces and 3s shouldn't be shoving. So it's a situation where we're either crushed or we need to win a flip. And sometimes you can have the chips in front of you and be like, oh, it's 10% of my stack, might as well flip it in. We're flipping, off we go. But sometimes, regardless of your stack, you just got to make the right play over the long run.
Yeah, and in the muck they're going. I might have to Killarney next week. No, I'm not, unfortunately. Not in Killarney next week. So I won't be there. So, as we heard, the word is oxyfen butazone. 1,458 points on its own. If you added it with a few words that were already on the board, you actually get 1,778 points for one word in Scrabble. And if anybody played it, I'd be out the door, gone. Next game, please. Thank you very much. I don't score that many in 6 games. So, you've not played Scrabble before. I actually thought you'd be a Scrabble kind of guy.
No, I'm not.
Or your family would have been, and you'd have been Christmas games, bit of Scrabble.
Cluedo, Monopoly,
Yeah.
Cards.
Yeah.
That was basically it.
Ah,
No,
right,
no
okay.
Scrabble come out.
Obviously, cards were there.
the Scrabble come out, the old dear would have had a meltdown.
So, you didn't know anything about it. How did you come up with the answer then?
I knew what the board looked like, which was a start. I know that there's a red one at the top, a red one in the corner, and a red one on the left. So I assumed that you'd have they're the two trebles in the corners there and there. So I thought 7 tiles.
Yeah.
You probably gonna get a word, the best word, probably around 75 to 80 points. I then times that by 3, and then times it by 3 again for the triple word, and come up with 690.
Very good. I
So
like it.
a bit far off, but I was literally pretty clueless on this one. But
No, well done.
here we are, and believe it or not, Tower, we have a tie
How's that possible?
because 2 people have gone with the number of the beast,
Oh.
the 666.
666. The number of the beast.
So Dave Nichols and Mick the Mod both guessing 666.
We don't have the wheel.
PK is not about right now,
Wait a
so
minute.
we haven't got the wheel to
Wait a
spin.
minute, wait a
But
minute.
one of you two are going to be winning yourself a £110 closer seat,
Mick.
and that is going to be
Hello.
any second now. We've got Mick and we've got Dave Nichols.
Dave.
And I'll tell you what I'll do. If you don't win,
Mick.
I'll send you a tenner anyway.
Dave.
So Mick and Dave, Tower's going to screw them up. I'm going to look over here at this lovely cupboard that we're working in this weekend.
Ta-da!
And Tower has got 2. I'm going to go with that one.
There you go. Who wins it?
So the winner of the £110 closer
Who
seat
wins it?
is Mick.
Mick the Mod.
Mick the Mod. Well done to you, Mick. It's been a while. You deserve one finally. I think you got a £5 token a few legs back, but you finally got that closer seat. Plays every giveaway. Finally gets one. Well done to Mick. 110 going your way. Dave Nichols, consolation prize. I'll tell you what, we've got plenty of 30s. I'll give you a €30 token for the autumn series. So Dave Nichols, if you just post your alias in the chat, and
Very
Mick
nice.
the Mod, can you please do the same?
Well done, Dave. Well done, everybody.
Oh no,
Oh, here we go.
I'm not having a steward, so
No,
I can't. be
you can't.
dealing
You not
with
can't afford
it.
to.
I can't afford to this week.
Don't do it. Don't look back. Well done, everybody. Another giveaway done and dusted.
I'm just going to run through again, but I'm pretty sure I'm spot on this time. 690 was my guess. So all in a cool ace queen versus ace jack. Justin in bad shape.
And the Queen holds the Ace Queen for Manius in seat number 9 with the headphones and the hat on.
Jack is a good
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Probably Crypto's trying to get inside your head, Jay.
He put 692, but he also put 1,458 Tower.
Oh, how many times do these people? How many times? Bobby, you put 14 something.
You're going to 12. Well, yeah.
Is that your username, Mick?
For the 692. Got another claim, another stewards. It's not there. It's not there in the chat. I'm hitting Control F. There's no 692. You can do it the same as well for you, Jake.
Yeah.
I am double checking it. I'll go on the YouTube chat singly and do it, but nothing's come through for me.
So there's no stewards. Done.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. They're on. They're getting to
They're
you.
trying. They're trying.
They're trying all sorts round here.
But back to the action. That's it for the day with giveaways. I just need the alias of Dave Nichols and Mick the Mod,
Mick
please.
the Mods is there.
32 red, ain't it? Is it 32 red?
Yeah. Yeah. So well done, one and all. More to give away tomorrow. Well done, Mick the Mod. Done. Well done.
Now you put 392, Jay. If you go and scroll up, it says 392. You and Craig, the first two in, both put 392.
There you go. That's it.
No more. Not looking no more.
There you go. Even Valerie says, Jay, you put 392. Drilo says, you and another guy put 392. Do you think we can't check these things? We've even got people out there helping us along. Thanks, Valerie. Thanks, Gilo.
And another name on the list. It's looking pretty.
Do, 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 do. Cool. 27 minutes to go until the end of today. More giveaways tomorrow. More tokens to give away. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, hope you're listening for chances to play the closer and £30 Euro tickets for the Autumn Festival. There's a free roll on Sunday as well. Any bets on the football this weekend? There is a Towers treble at 1:30 tomorrow. Cannot wait.
I can. I'll wait, and I'll wait, and I'll wait again, Tower.
Bonza. It's going to be an absolute bonza. I'm into it. Proper in it this week.
Check. Bet 1,800.
500, 1,000. Last level of the pay. Dave Nichols says, what do I need to send you guys? Never thought I'd win. So the username / screen name that you play on Grosvenor Poker. So when you're sat at the table with your chips in front of you online, the username, it will be in front of your avatar. Going to be a €30 token coming your way, Dave.
All in. Fold. 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 Fold.
About 30 minutes to go today, guys. We will be closing up shop till day 2 tomorrow.
Raise 2,200. Fold. 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 Check.
Over the top. Second pair for Justin and the Broadway draw. Not much going on for Cal here. Nice candidate 2 check behind for Justin, the middle pair. Gonna go for the double check here. Cal drawing dead. Deuce on the river. Now we're gonna go for some value. Third pot. It's gonna get through. Yep, that's Willie Tan on one of the outers.
Yes, it is indeed. It's great to see Willie still playing the game, loving the game as well. One Willie Tan. Yes, king for money. This is all in. Pre-flop. Don't think he's getting called by Alex with the king queen suited.
Yeah, for 23. Once we open EP, Alex not going to call this one. It's a bit annoying, but have to let it go. Such a pretty hand. Has to hit the muck.
Raise 2,000. Cool.
We'll have full chip counts for you at the end of the day in about 20-25 minutes time when we close up for the day. We'll have full chip counts. But it does look like Terry is going along nicely on that outer table. Heaps and heaps. Harris here flopping top pair as the opener. Happy to just continue here. Right, heads up versus cut off here. We would have a fairly high check frequency with Justin involved from the big blind three-way. I think we're just happy to fire our top pair here.
$4.97 flop. Manius top pair. Bets 3.3. Justin with the backdoor nuts. Flush draw. Nope. No good. Justin says no, thank you. The last 20 minutes of today. Another great day.
Does anyone else want a drink?
Thank you, I'm driving.
Do they still have the off-all it? Well, just one.
What do you think for tomorrow's day 2 buy-ins?
I think there could be 10
I'll have overs.
overs.
Yeah.
Right, it's 2,000. Fold.
If you do want to come in as a day 2 buying tomorrow, it has to be before the first hand is dealt.
I reckon 27 is my line
27?
tomorrow. 27.
Wow, that's bordering on insanity.
What, like 715,000 miles to walk around the world? That is one of the best answers. That really,
no, that's just,
really
that's
got
just,
to
that's just virtual.
tickled me.
Oh dear. That's just virtual lunacy. A long way.
Oh my God, what's going on the outer? Look at the chips in the middle of the pot. Get that graphic out of the way. Look at the outer table, the chips in the middle tower. Terry's standing
Wow,
up.
what's happening now? What? Whoa! Look at the job.
That's 150k all in there for Terry.
No way.
And it's
Oh, they're all standing up. What's happening here?
who's in the tank?
No idea.
Is it Drayton?
Trev stack's dwindled, I know that much.
It's a wrong TV table. Wrong CD.
Starting stack tomorrow 20k.
Yeah, 17 big blinds if you want to buy in for day 2. TJ's giving it large. Oh! What's happening there?
I don't think they believe the NZC.
There's all sorts going on.
Yeah. Is that a 5-bet pot and there's 9 pre-off?
Well, it's certainly interested a few players around the room. Even Justin's standing up. Cal's going over to have a look. TJ sat back down.
Yeah, he's pulling chips towards him. Must have mean that weren't called aces again for Vic.
Just again. Just every time. I think when he won it, I think he had 40 aces 14 times. Every time.
That's how you do it. That's how you win comps tower. You need aces when it matters.
Yep. We are in Luton.
7-8 loose.
We're finishing in about 20 minutes, Mick.
This is our range.
So Alex raises and Vic just mixes in a flat. Do like this though, when ranges are so wide. Just keeping some bluffs in of our opponent. Don't mind Alex's check raise with the king nine of diamonds at all. 3 to a flush, 3 to a straight with 2 overcards. Checks it over to Vic, who fires. And now Alex just giving up. Good time to wave the white flag. Was up against the boots. And clock's going to get paused probably in the next 5 minutes. Draw for the number of hands. How many will it be?
Heads. What was it?
Heads.
What was it?
Point for a suited for Cal. Not going to be getting involved. Going to let this one go. The average stack currently stands at 73 big blinds. Not bad structure, is it, Tower?
Whopping.
73
What a structure.
BBs.
What a structure. So around about 20 minutes to go tonight, with a certain number of hands to be played. How many do you reckon? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not 4, not 3. It would be 5 or 6. Or 7. Well, if it gets below 10 minutes, I don't think 6 is an option, Tower.
Well, we're on 10 minutes at the minute.
So maybe going to be 3, 4 or 5. TJ's on the move for the last few hands of the day.
On the move.
Oh, wow, this is
What
ill
a
for
flop
Bixie.
for Bixie and for Marius. That's ill.
Check. Check. Bet. 2,000.
Vicas firing for 2k, half pot hit. And Bixie just says, I'm all in. And music to Marius's ears.
Indeed it, indeed it. We know Vickers can just completely get out of the way now. But Marius says yeah, and Vixie nods. And she knows she's in trouble.
So this limp under the gun from Vikas Towers caused carnage.
Yeah.
If he just opens, Bixie folds. And she's not getting involved in this 70k pot, but now down to 2 outs, 2 deuces. Only way out of this one. No help on turn.
No, same scenario. We need a 2 for Vixie. And it's not. So Vixie flopping 2 pair, loses to a bigger 2 pair. She's down to 16,000. Still got chips. Still in. The clock's not been paused yet.
Has to have been. There's 8 minutes on its hour. Oh, I think it's because they're moving Terry. Joe's coming over with the cards now. So it should be 3, 4 or 5. And it is going to be... five more hands.
How do you know? It's not been announced yet.
It has.
It hasn't?
Yes.
It hasn't been announced.
Joe
I've got it in my ear.
Joe just went to Willie, held out 3 cards. Yeah. Willie picked one. He picked the 5. Joe showed the 5 to the tables. Off we go.
5 more hands. Just been announced in the room.
We didn't
you
need
were
to.
Guessing. Unbelievable. Thanks, Dina. 5 more hands.
It's the... I think it would be the username, Dave. Not... It's the name that would be in front of you at the table, so maybe nickname. It might be nickname.
Right, whatever it is.
You've never played him before if you think that. I've seen him from the
So 5 hands to go. Alex opens the ace-8, raises to 2.2. Vic flat in the cut-off with Queen's been a good day for him. Going to be up there at the top of the pack, I reckon, with 1-3-2. Yeah, and Vikas just goes to the donk shove here with the ace-4. And Alex gonna have to call. Got Vic behind us, but Vikas is gonna do this. A lot of worse hands. Make some bare Queen X, some Jack X with a gutter perhaps, and some worse Ace X in there. And now Vic's just probably gonna make this like 24, 25k tower around there. What I'd like to see. Don't want like Alex to get to realise equity for free with like a King Jack, a Jack 10. 4 outs to the gutter. Wow, Vic's going to play it sneakily here. Not opting to raise, checking the dark from Alex over to Vikram. 9 of hearts on the turn. And going to have to fire now as Vic. Board's getting too wet to play this trappy. Goes for 11k. Between 3rd and 40%. And the thing is, from Alex's perspective, this is never going to be a bluff. Players all in. Vic's not going to be bluffing into a dead side here. And I think Alex is good enough to sniff this one out. I think he'll find the correct laydown here just because of the all-in player. Vic not bluffing into a dead side. Vic shows the queens. Vikas taps the table, sees he's drawing dead, says GG, and we're going to be down to the final 4 hands.
Gone. Another one biting the dust.
And Alex would have rivered the 2 pair. You have ace-8. Got it. Cheers, Dave. I'll put that on the spreadsheet. Well done.
Big Dave, 316.
How are we doing, engine mode? Sorry, I'm new to poker, but what was the hands thing they pick? How many to play before finishing? Yeah, that's the same worldwide in poker tournaments. At the end of the day, when players are about to bag, usually when there's 10 minutes or less on the clock gets paused, and then they pick 3 cards. If it's usually 3, 4 or 5, and then whichever card is picked, that's how many hands are left to play. The reason this is done is to prevent players from manipulating the clock. So what that means, imagine there's 5 minutes left on the clock, you know you're bagging up, you're under the gun +2. You can just sit there from under the gun +2 and tank relentlessly until the day is over and not have to post your big blind and get a new table draw tomorrow. So that's all it does, prevents the manipulation of the clock. And I think it's a very nice system, been in place for a long time now, drawing from the number of hands to finish the day. Three more hands.
How many hands left?
This is hand number 3 of 5.
What's going on over there? Well, of course it's TJ's table again. Everyone's standing up. Terry Jordan causing carnage. Stay tuned for the end of day chip counts, see how much everyone's bagged. I think Terry has a heap. Ace-5 suited for Vic.
Certainly looks that way.
Vic makes it 23. Marius King 10 off here. Going to be fold or 3-bet some of the time. Does just elect to fold. Over to Adrian in the big, not going to defend the 6 deuce off, so 2 more hands.
2 more. Stevie Spring, how we doing watching on YouTube? Long time no see, no play. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Stevie Spring.
Steve Spring?
Aye.
Poker player?
Aye.
Before my time?
Aye.
Ah, okay. How many still in, lads? We have, well, we just lost 2. Oh my god.
Oh, well, here we go.
We just lost 2 players at the same time on table 16. Cully Sadu and Yanis Liparis busting out and leaves us with 28 in the field. So both players busting. That was probably the carnage that we were watching at the top of our screens. Yanis,
Were they taken out by TJ?
I don't know, Tower. I don't know, but it was double bust out at the same time, and Cully had a lot of chips as well. So we'll find out at the end of the day. Chip counts coming in 2 hands time. Vic's
2 hands
just
time.
trying to pick up
2 hands time.
some more chips before the end of the day. Opens the ace deuce off, makes it 2.3. We'll find out how many are paid tomorrow. We still got late registration open. Day 2 buy-ins. So prize pool will be confirmed tomorrow, usually around 2, 3 o'clock. And then usually around 10 past, 20 past 3 is when the treble goes down.
Anybody chopped it? Anybody chopped a hand with a royal?
I've not seen it live, Royal, on the board. I've seen it online, I haven't seen it live. The last hand of the day, we got there. We made it.
Was this the last hand?
Yeah.
Well, would you believe it? Would you, Adam and Eve? Why was Adam and Eve a popular nightclub name in the 80s?
Didn't even know it was a nightclub.
It was. Very popular name for a nightclub, Adam and Eve. I don't know why. Gullymouth, I'll send you the message. Tower's treble being revealed at 1:30. Indeedy, we're in the lab all night. The eyes will be like that tomorrow. Last hand of the evening.
Opens to 2.4 from +1. Last hand, everyone looking for bags. Gonna fold round to the big blind. And we're going to have a first here, Tower. All the other 3 outer tables are still playing. Are we going to be the first table to finish? Yes, we are. It's done.
First time it's ever happened, ever.
Tower guessed the high roller winner yesterday. Not 6 hands. First table to finish. Stars are aligning for the treble tomorrow,
you go.
Tower. They're aligning. We're ready. And I don't think you guys are ready for what you're about to see.
For what you're about to be...
Have you ever seen anything like it? The man's got 400 big blinds for day
that's
2.
a typo.
He's got 400 big blinds for
Get
day
PK in,
2.
that's a typo.
Terry Jordan has 400 BBs for day 2. And do you know the best thing about it, Tower? Obviously, we're a bit low on numbers this event. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But if you stop the count now, Terry would have just under average stack for final table. He'd have basically average stack for final table. If we stop the count now, no more entries, Terry's got an average stack for FT. That's one way to look at it.
Wow.
He's got an 8 for the chips in play. How's he done it?
Former champion Drayton, 173. Former champion Vic Meta, 158. Ariane Kashani with the high roller this week, 132. Willie Tan, bracelet winner, 110. Ben Windsor, 3-time champion, 97. Kevin Allen, grand final champion. This field ain't easy.
Yes.
This field is not
Some
easy.
notable names start.
Wow. Where's Wend? The NBE's still in.
Wendy's still in. Nice little stack for her. What a day for Terry though. Imagine going to like Omer's Drayton.
I know what it stands for.
What?
Wendy Watson. Must be easy.
Must be easy.
48,000 for Wendy, well done. Justin's made it through as well. Robbie Bull, Sonny Mystery. Wow, well, 492,000.
I've never seen 300k.
How
let
many
alone
levels?
half a million.
How many levels could he leave and not come back for?
Do you want me to figure it out for you now quickly? How long we got? So what? Probably playing an orbit. 1200, 3k. So probably 3 orbits. Doesn't 9k first orbit. Not their first level. To be honest, he could miss the first 2 hours, still come back with 440k Tower. Wow. 440, 450.
He won't do that, we know.
He could miss the first 4 hours and probably come back with like 340, 350. He could probably rock up at 7 PM for the last full session of the day and still be in. I reckon he'd still be in. That's how big his stack is. 400 BBs for TJ. Imagine going home as Drayton, going, how'd you get on, love? Yeah, bagged 172k. I'm second in chips. What's the chip leader got? 500,000. It's unheard of.
Good to have you back on board, Stevie. We got back into tennis, but he's still watching poker in his local in Luton. Good to have you on board, and we're here tomorrow from 12:30, as you see there. 12:30 on the Saturday, 12:30 on the Sunday. We are back. Can Terry Jordan annihilate the field, or will Terry Jordan make the first break? That is the big question for tomorrow. Please tune in. Thanks to everybody out there who stuck with us all day. We've had some giveaways. We've had some silly answers, but we've had some good giveaways. And there'll be more of the same tomorrow. It's been a cracker yet again. Thanks to Danny for his time, and Martin as well. So thanks to you guys for helping out. Enjoy the Philippines, Joanne. Enjoy your holidays. We've had Los Angeles, Las Vegas, the Philippines. We've got Australia watching. Everybody's been watching. It's been a great day. But Terry Jordan has nigh on 500,000 chips. The biggest day 1 chip count ever
by a country
in the
mile.
history of the GUKPT, which has been going since 2007. Can he do it? Can he make the chip lead for end of day 2? Can he make the chip lead for day 3? Will he be on the sports book at the beginning of day 3? You can only find out by tuning in tomorrow. We'll be here from 12:30 to watch Terry Jordan, see what he can do tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Please join us then. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30.
Good night.
Ta-ta.